Welcome to Buy or Buy, where we break down the good, the bad, and the brilliant. Today, we are looking at a car that, by all logic, absolutely, positively should not exist: the Toyota GR Corolla. Think about it. Toyota took the most reliable, most boring nameplate on Earth, a car that's basically defined rental fleet since 1966, and turned it into a 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive rally car. So was this a stroke of pure genius, or was it a catastrophic mistake? Let's find out. I mean, seriously, how else do you explain this thing? Look at the spec sheet. 3 cylinders, 300 horsepower. That math it doesn't feel like it should work. But the Skunkworks team over at Kazoo Racing somehow made it happen. Okay, so first, let's just appreciate why this car had the entire car world absolutely buzzing. The recipe on paper is it's staggering. That comes from a tiny 1.6-liter 3-cylinder engine. Let that sink in. That's 100 horsepower per cylinder, giving it the highest specific output of any engine Toyota has ever built. For perspective, it's making all that power from an engine with less displacement than what you'd find in a Honda Fit. It's just wild. And this isn't just some tuned-up economy motor they pulled off a shelf. No way. The G16 eGTS was designed from the ground up for the brutal world of rally racing. It's a hand-built, bespoke powerhouse designed for one thing, and one thing only: pure, unadulterated performance. And to put that power down, you get this incredible all-wheel drive system. Now, this isn't the kind of system you find in an SUV just to get you through a snowstorm. Nope. The GR4 system is a genuine performance tool, and it's absolutely core to this car's hardcore rally-bred focus. And here's the best part. You're not just getting one car. You're getting 3. With the turn of a little dial, you can completely change the personality of this thing. You can go from a stable, front-biased daily driver to a perfectly balanced all-weather machine or a tail-happy, rear-biased track monster. It is so, so cool. And they give you a choice of how you want to shift. For the purists, you've got this heroic 6-speed manual with rev matching that, yes, you can turn off if you want to look like a hero. Or, new for 2025, you can get the lightning-fast 8-speed automatic. For the people who would otherwise buy a Civic Type R but can't drive a stick. We'll leave it at that. Okay. The blueprint is brilliant. It's mechanical poetry. But the reality for early 2023 and 2024 owners, well, it wasn't always so perfect. So let's get into the takedown and see what went wrong. All right, let's not beat around the bush here. Some of the early cars, especially ones that were driven hard, experienced cracked cylinder heads and, well, catastrophic engine failures. Now, to be fair, Toyota has been replacing these engines under warranty, but it is important to know that there's no formal NHTSA recall on this specific issue. And then there was this whole PR nightmare. A dealer actually refused to cover a fire-damaged GR Corolla because the owner had installed tires with a speed rating below 85 miles per hour. As you can imagine, the internet justifiably ate Toyota alive for that one. They did eventually back down, but wow. And that number? In September of 2025, Toyota recalled about 11,600 of these cars because of a software glitch. Basically, the instrument panel could just go blank, hiding your speed, brake warnings, tire pressure. Kind of important stuff. Dealers are fixing it with a free software update. And beyond those big issues, early owners reported a whole bunch of other problems, especially when they were driving the car like it was meant to be driven, on a track. We're talking high oil consumption, front splitters that scraped on everything, a cooling system that could trigger limp mode. The list goes on. But just when you're thinking, this is a definite buy, the whole story pivots. Because Toyota, they actually listened to all the complaints. In the 2025 model year update, it's their redemption. I mean, just look at this. This shows just how serious Toyota was about fixing the GR Corolla's early teething problems. For 2025, they gave the car a nice bump in torque, but more importantly, they upgraded the cooling hardware to directly address all those overheating issues track drivers were seeing. And we can't forget the limited-run Morizo Edition. I mean, come on. With its rear seat delete, extra torque, and sticky tires, it became an instant legend. It's already a guaranteed future classic, which just proves how much appeal and desirability this car really has underneath it all. So let's step back. What is this car, really? It's a small, turbocharged, all-wheel drive hatchback that was literally born from rally racing. Does that sound familiar? It's a formula we have not seen done this well or this affordably in decades. You're looking at the spiritual heir to the Lancia Delta Integrale, but at half the price. So, how does it stack up against its rivals? While the Honda Civic Type R is a brilliant front-wheel drive track scalpel, but it's still front-wheel drive. The Subaru WRX is more practical, sure, but it feels way less special. The GR Corolla is the only one in this group with that wild, unique rally-bred soul. Okay, we've seen the myth, the fall from grace, and the redemption. So what is the final call on the Toyota GR Corolla? It is an emphatic, absolute 100% buy. Despite that rocky start, this car is a masterpiece of internal combustion engineering and just pure, unfiltered fun. It's a high point for the entire hot hatch genre. So here's what you need to know. You're going to want to aim for a 2025 or later model. That's the one with all the important fixes. It's a demanding, high-reward machine, and it really represents a brilliant, fiery end of an automotive era. I really don't think so. Get one of these before the only 3-cylinder Toyota you can buy is a hybrid with the soul of a kitchen appliance. Thanks for watching.